Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Vote 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. Super duper, absolutely glad to be spending this beautiful evening with you. All right, if you're just meeting this family for the very first time, this is Comfort Zone, and this is where we share matters of the heart. This is where we talk critical issues affecting love, relationship, and even marriages. All right. So let's talk. Right. My number tonight is 0911219979, 0706048585. When you call me, it is important that you turn down the volume on your radio set. Tonight, I'm going to begin by, talking about something that usually is not talked about a lot. There are a lot of couples who are married, but they are separated. They are divorced even in that marriage. There's a whole lot of husbands and wives, you know, they are married. We can see that they are married. We look at them, we see them in church, we see them on the streets. We see them holding hands, even sewing the same clothes, right? And we believe that they are happily married, but they have long separated. They are long, uh, they have long separated in that marriage. So there's something I'd like to talk about. But before I want to get into it, I'd like you to know that we are live on YouTube tonight, okay? Do join us on YouTube. What shall it profit a man to have data and not join Malaika on YouTube? No, it will not profit you anything. So, please do join me on YouTube at Malaika Bowei. That is at Malaikabowei. That is Malaika Bowei. Okay, do join us. Right. Okay, so there's something I like to talk about, right? And it is those people who are married but they are divorced inside that marriage. They are separated inside, that marriage. I call it a silent divorce. A silent divorce. And how do you know silent divorce is? There's a lot of couples that you see, you see them together, but they are silently, divorced, right? They are silently divorced. And I'm going to start, I had a few things written down, here. So number one way of knowing if a couple is silently divorced, and I'm not just saying this for you to start looking around and start looking at people to find out which one of them is silently divorced. No, it may be you in that marriage. It may be you going through some things and you're wondering what went wrong. I used to be in love with this man. This man used to be in love with me. What went wrong? Number one, you stop talking about anything real. You stop having conversations about anything important. All you talk about is, money, transactions, children's school fees, NEPA bill, what else now? Things happening, for example, who is cleaning, who is cooking, who is washing, whose turn is it to do this and that and that, You no longer talk about emotions. You no longer talk about how you feel. You no longer talk about, what fun is like for both of you. There is no real conversation. There are a lot of couples these days, right, that are in that situation where there is no quarrel, in quotes, right? Because obviously over the years there's been, quarrels upon quarrels, and maybe one person decides to sweep everything under the carpet and just leave it like that without really dealing with the issue, right? And that's when you kind of find, these spouses, husbands, wives, right? You don't talk about anything serious anymore. You don't talk about yourselves anymore. You don't talk about your emotions anymore. You don't talk about, oh, you did this thing that upset me. Nothing. It's just, oh, children's school fees are ready, or God will bring money, you pay. Landlord came to ask for house rent, so do you have, or yeah, bring, two of you put money, you pay. No long discussions. Everybody is avoiding, conversation with the other. You hear things like, oh, the child is running temperature, we need to go to hospital. Or God brings money, you take a child to hospital. He calls you, how is the child? Yes, child is fine. What did the doctor say? The doctor said XYZ. Okay, please keep me updated. Discussion has finished. It's child's birthday. You ask your wife, are we doing birthday for this child this year? Yes. How much will it cost? She tells you, you pay. It even comes down, it even boils down to sex, right? You get to that point, so you want to have sex with your wife. It's like, it's dry. It's like, Madam Alpha, anything for the boys? Yes, okay. 5 minutes, you climb up, you climb down, everybody turn left. I mean, you face the North Pole, your wife faces the other side. Everybody sleeps. No real conversation. Nothing. Just know that that marriage has broken down. And you may be listening to me right now, and you found yourself in that situation. Don't don't hide it. Don't hide it, all right? Number two way of knowing whether your marriage has broken down and whether both of you are silently separated, right, is that you feel lonelier when you are around your husband or your wife. Like, you prefer to be alone. You are happier when you are alone. You are yourself when you're alone, right? But when they are around, you feel lonely even though that your husband or your wife is around. You know why? Because the emotional connection between both of you has vanished into thin air. It's vanished. So you will see husband and wife. They are in the room, for example. Wife is on TikTok. Husband is watching maybe a match. And both of them can be in that room. And you think like, oh, this couple, they are always together. But they can't even have a good conversation being together in the room. There's a lot of couples like that. The wife is on TikTok, just, scrolling through. Sometimes the husband may turn like, babe, please reduce this your volume. She gets earpiece or headphones, plugs her Bluetooth, connects her earpiece, and she's watching, just watching and moving. The husband is watching one football match to another, to wrestling, to tennis. The man is busy. Meanwhile, both of them are in the room. Guess what? The emotional connection between you and your wife or you and your husband has died. There's this very quiet emptiness between both of you. And the truth is that a lot of men, forgive me, right? But a lot of men are emotionally unavailable. If you remove the fact that a man can provide, in quote, a man can maybe pay house rent, pay school fees, and all of that, a lot of men have nothing else to provide in the family except that naira and kobo. That is why you see quite a lot of men fighting their wives not to make their own money, frustrating their wives because they believe that if the woman starts making money and is self-sufficient, then he feels like he has lost his place. That thing that makes him a man in the family, he feels like he loses it. So when you find out that you feel, lonelier when you're with your husband, you feel better when he's not around, you feel happier when your wife is not around, my brother, there is trouble. If you're the kind of man that you go to work, you come back from work, you stay an extra 1 hour in the car, either you're on your phone or you're calling someone, you're chatting and all of that. I mean, you've driven home or you've arrived at home, right? But you just don't feel like stepping out of your car and going into the house. Something is wrong with the marriage. Something is absolutely wrong with the marriage. You are silently divorced. You are silently separated. And you need help. If you come back from work every day and each time you're come back from work, you can't go in, there's a problem. If you're a woman, you come back, it's time for you to close from work. But you're busy, just busy doing nothing at the office, just looking for what to do because you're dreading going home. It's not like your husband beats you. Because sometimes when you try to talk to your mother about, this emotional gap, they don't understand. They will ask you things like, does your husband beat you? No. Does he deny you money? No. Does he shout at you? No. So what's the problem now? That is what they're going to say to you. But you see, a woman thrives through the emotional connection that she has with her husband. A woman thrives from that emotional connection that she has with her husband. And it's unfortunate that a lot of men are not able to provide that emotional safe place. Sometimes, men, you're looking for what to buy. You're looking for what to give. Sometimes it's not about what you buy. It's about the gift of you as a man. Sometimes it's not about, oh, what can I buy for you? Do you need a bag? Do you need a shoe? Do you need hair? Looking for. There's a lot of men, you go to work, you come back, you're tired, you just want to relax. You forget that there's a woman who's sometimes her well-being is hanging on her connection with you. So you've got to look into it, my dear brothers. So if you're listening to me right now and you feel lonely, even when your wife, even when your husband is there, something is wrong with the marriage. Something is wrong. Number 3 on my list right now is there's this level of chill, of coldness in the marriage, right? There is peace, like I said earlier. You're not quarreling, you're not fighting, you're not cussing out each other. There is what we will call peace on the outside, but there is this chilly coldness between both of you. There's no argument, there's no passion, there's nothing. But there's this emotional distance. And most times, this emotional distance is disguised as calm. You come to a house, everywhere looks peaceful, everywhere is calm. You say, this husband and this wife, they don't quarrel, or they don't fight, they don't argue. But you know that this is not just peace, it is cold. AC cold, freezer cold. It is not calm. It is not peace. It is just two persons that are nicely trying to avoid each other. Please, oh, I don't want him to say. Please, oh, I don't want her to say. I beg, oh, let everybody do their deal. You know those kinds of things, right? Everybody is doing their day. No, you don't have peace, my darling. Both of you are avoiding issues. In fact, you're already divorced, you're already separated in that marriage. It's just a matter of time. Guys, don't forget that we are still live on YouTube. Come join us. Come join us. Come learn. Come join the family on YouTube right here at Malaika Bowei. That is my handle on YouTube. Please do come join us, and you will be glad you did. So, yes, I was on my number 3, which is that fake peace that you think you guys have. No, it's cold. It's cold. I don't know how to explain it to you, but man, there are no arguments, no disagreements, there's no passion. Everybody is just walking on eggshells, trying to avoid each other. Something has gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. All of these things, the first sign I should have even mentioned is communication breakdown. Communication breakdown. Communication breakdown. You guys can't talk. Everybody's, I beg you, I don't want him to say. I beg you, I don't want her to say. I beg, I don't want problem this night. I don't want any issue this night. Everybody is, you're worried about what your husband is thinking. Husband is worried about what wife is thinking. Both of you are worried about what is in the other person's mind, but nobody is talking. So instead of having any issue, both of you avoid each other. Watch it, right? Number 4 thing on my list tonight is that you stop caring to fix things. That effort, that hope, that fight in you that wants, you want to make it work. That energy just slowly fades away. The energy to try to fix things, the fight in you to keep this marriage going, right? You stop caring. I beg, I beg. That's the way the guys, I beg me, say if I don't have energy, aura for aura, egusi for egusi, everybody did their day. And then you will ask questions like, are we quarreling? No. Is there any issue? No. But is everything all right in the marriage? No, is the answer. You stop worrying about what he thinks, whether something is going to make him angry or not. You stop, the fighting spirit in you just dies. You don't care whether things are fixed or not. You don't care whether things, you just leave it like, I beg. Picking where go die. I beg. Writing go spoil. K Sarah, what's gonna be is gonna be. When you started, right? When you started at the beginning, you were willing to fight for the marriage. You would cry. As a husband, you will call for meetings. You will look at her face and say, oh, no, your face is not looking good. What is the problem? You would make effort. There was a time that, you didn't want this thing to break down. But after some time, both of you kept piling things under the carpet and, dusting it on the top. It looks good, but there's a lot of rot under. After some time, both of you stopped caring. You're silently divorced. You're silently, separated. It's just a matter of time. Funny thing is, a lot of people go through marriages like that until probably when they hit their 50s and 60s. That's when they try to mend. But then mend what? Mend what you told yourself over the years that was not broken. Listen, marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. A lot of you are enduring. You're asking yourself, God, I beg, God, I beg. Oh, your best time is when you sleep, because when you sleep, you close your eyes, you forget everything happening in your home. But once it's 5:36 in the morning, as soon as you hear the cock crow, you're tired, or you just wake up tired, like, I'm still here with this man. Oh, Chineke. How long will you carry on like that? Dear brother, how long are you going to endure? How long are you going to keep letting things break down and spoil? How long? I'm showing you signs, signs for you to know that that's your marriage. You're silently divorced. Now we don't know, but between both of you, this is what it is. So that if you're seeing any of these 3 or 4 signs that I've mentioned, you just know that, look, things have really spoiled. Things have really, really spoiled. It needs to be fixed, right? It needs to be fixed. Where has the fight gone? Where has the hope to make the marriage better? Where has it gone? Where is the fighting spirit? Where is that you that really wanted to have a happy home? What happened? What made you give up? What made you give up on that woman? Oh, she refused to change. Oh, he refused to change. Oh, I've been telling her this for 10 years and she hasn't changed. So you give up. So you stop, you stop working towards your marriage. And both of you are there pretending like everything is all right. Mbano. No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one, okay? Then I'll go on an advert break, right? And then when I return, I'll continue. One of the ways for you to know that you're silently divorced in that marriage is that affection becomes awkward. You know, he hugs you, your body's judging you one kind like, I beg, what? To say I love you, it looks like somebody wants to strangle you. It's choking you. It can't come out. Hugs, kisses, all of those affection, it becomes like it's forced. It becomes like you are living with a stranger and somebody is asking you to hug a stranger. Right? Even when you decide to have sex with your husband or your wife, it comes out like obligation, like my work. It is no longer intimacy. It's now what I have to do. What will I do? I beg, come and collect and go. Him too is asking himself, so let me, enter and dive out. Let me come and go. My darling, your marriage have spoiled. It have what? It have spoiled. It have what? Malaika is telling you, it's spoiled. It's broken down. It has broken. And I know a lot of you listening to me right now, watching me on YouTube right now, you are faced with that situation. Sometimes you sit and you ask yourself, was this what I planned for myself? Was this what I planned for my marriage? Sometimes you look at that man and you're asking yourself, did I really look well? Like maybe your husband hugs you, your whole body is irritated. Your husband wants to kiss you, you're shuddering. For some of you men, your wife touches you, your body sparks. It is not sparking out of, excitement. It is sparking like out of irritation. Like, look, madam, that's your hand you put on my chest. I beg, help me come out. For some of you, you look forward to going to work. Sometimes 6:30, you are ready for work. To 7, bagam, you are out. You've gone to work. Your oga at the office is say, Mr. Charles, Mr. Okechukwu, you come early, you're doing well. Your oga does not know that you are running from some unseen forces in your home. You are that kind of person that you work overtime at the office. The work that everybody is avoiding, only you will do the work. Why? Because you can't begin to think of going home. You would rather just stay at the office, from office go to a bar and drink, from drinking you come back home, take a bath, dive onto the bed, close your eyes, wake up the next morning, dive out again. And some of you men confuse yourself by saying, well, I give her money for food, I pay the rent, I pay the children's school fees, I don't insult her, we are not quarreling. Meanwhile, marriage has crashed long time ago. If you're listening to me right now, or you're watching me on YouTube, and you feel awkward when your husband or your wife hugs you, that marriage get killed. If you are married and you find it hard to kiss your wife, something is wrong. Your wife maybe wants to hold you and touch you, but you are irritated. Something is wrong. Sex becomes like work, you know. Olonye nwanyị. Olonye nwanyị nyela anyị, you know. The job that our God has asked us to do. It's no longer intimacy. It's no longer passion. It's no longer you know, sexually wanting your wife or your husband. It is just, look, this is the job. Let us do and go. For the sister, your job is to open your legs and look at the left, or just look at the ceiling. Look through the window. Look somewhere else. For the oga, look, there is an open door in front of me. Ngwano, dive in, dive out. Once you're done, everybody is running to the bathroom to clean up as if both of you entered gutter. Wife is rushing to go and bathe, clean up. Husband is trying to wash up iniquity from his body. Ah, brother. Brother, what happened to that one? That marriage that was sweet. What happened? Yeah, brother. Sister, what happened to that, you know, the love of my life, the cockroach in my cupboard, the bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh? What happened to the bone of your bones? What broke down? What are both of you avoiding to fix? What? Crying won't solve an issue. Running will not solve an issue. Are you going to stay in that marriage and endure? Are you going to stay in that marriage and just endure your whole life? Think about it now. Hmm? Think about it. If you're just joining us for the very first time, this is Comfort Zone, and this is where we share matters of the heart. This is where we talk critical issues affecting love, relationship, and marriage. And this is where you would have that safe space, safe zone to talk about anything at all happening in your life, any pain, any issue. This is where you can talk about it. Let's talk. Whatever's happening in your life, I like to talk with you. I like to listen to you. I like to know that, you know, I'm here for you, and that you know that someone is here for you. Let's talk, okay? My number tonight is 0706 When you call me, turn down the volume on your radio set. But before we get into that, we are going to have to go on a commercial break. All right? Yes, we'll go for a commercial break so that things work out, right? Okay. So I'll be going for a break very soon, very, very soon. And I do hope that you're going to be here with me. Now, before I go for this break, I want you to think. I'm not attacking you tonight. I'm not in my basketball, you know, mood tonight. I'm talking to you as a sister. I'm talking to you as a friend, right? I'm talking to you as a sister and as a friend. You know, I just want you to think of your marriage critically. Ask yourself, all these things that Malaika is saying, is any of it happening in my marriage? And how can I solve it? So while you're at it, I'm going to go break. I'll play you Slow Down by Bobby Valentino, then go for a commercial break. And then when we return, Comfort Zone continues. Okay. I just wanna get to know you. Welcome, welcome, guys. Just let me know where you're watching me from. Sorry, guys, I need to get my engineers, so please hold on a second. Okay, guys, give me a second. I need to get the feedback. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Uh, welcome, welcome, everybody. Good to see you guys. Able Powell. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. If you come in, please just let me know your name and location, please. Okay. If you're coming, let me know your name and where you're watching me from, and that will be fine with me. Mm, okay. Mm. Tell me your name and your location, please, so that I can. Where are you now? I've been calling you about this for a while to know whether it's the English or the Igbo. It's the Igbo. The Igbo version. Okay. Please let me know your name or location when you're coming. Oh, I'll soon get back on radio. Finish explaining the things I need to explain, then I get back on radio. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm on a music break. I will be back soon. I find baby. Okay, so let me quickly read all the messages here. All right. Onyi Chris says, good evening, ma. Ndodekwachi Buka says, good evening, ma. Hope you had a nice day. Yes, I did. Thank you. Samuel Onya says, good evening, Auntie Malaika. You're looking good this evening. Thank you. I'm listening. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Onya Jagwa Cecilia. Thank you. Onyi Chris, Mama, what you're saying is the truth, and you're entering into some people's 80-yard box. All right. When I say that you're becoming prophetic, telling us what is happening and repairing homes. Well done, dear. Thank you. Chine do from Achara Layout. Thank you so much. Happiness, Oloma. Uloma. Thank you, Happiness. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, Nedja Cecilia, thank you. Mm, mm. Thank you very much. Maybe I'm dancing in the listen to my favorite song. Yes. Tell me your name and your location when you're coming, please. Dancing in the... Listen to my baby John. Perfect tonight. I don't know. Mm. Uche Comley, thank you, darling. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, thank you. Mm. 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 This is why I love you. This is why I love you. You love me. You love me. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. You love me. You love me. I found love in you. Mm. 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 Chinedungoyi, good evening to you. I'll be going back in about 1 minute. In about 1 minute, 27 seconds, I'll be back on air. All right, so when you're working, just tell me your name and where you're watching from. That will be good. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. You love me. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Oh, Uche Comley, you're watching from Proda. Thank you. Thank you. Please remember to share this live, okay? I will appreciate it if you share this live. Thank you. Thank you, Uche Comley. I appreciate you being here with us. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, 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 this is why I love you. This is why I'm always, always here on the comfort zone. That, of course, comes to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. You are important to me. You are unique. You are amazing. And you are absolutely important to me. And that is why I love you. I am always here, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm here with you just to let you know that you are important to me. I like to say hello to everyone who has joined us on YouTube. Um, okay, Onye Chris, thank you. Ndudu Kwachukwebuka. Samuel Onya here on YouTube, thank you. Onya Jekwa Cecilia, Onye Chris. Who else is here? Happiness Uloma. Thank you for joining. Chinedu Ngoyi. Emeka Ona, right? Uche Comley and Chooks Emo. Thank you, thank you. He says Koide Seri. Thank you. All right. I can see all of your calls. I promise you I can see all of your calls. But I need to finish this thing that I'm explaining to you, right? I need to finish it before I start taking your calls, right? I will soon start taking your calls, right? Okay. So I have this. Where are we? Number three, number four, number five, right? Okay. So I have three more things to tell you, ways that you can tell if your marriage is broken down, if you're silently separated, silently divorced. All right. Before we went on that break, I told you that one of the reasons or one of the ways to find out is if affection towards your husband or your wife becomes very awkward. If kisses and hugs and all of those small touches, if they start feeling like obligations, if they start feeling like it's the work that we have to do, it's no longer intimacy, brother, sister, something is wrong. So the next one for me, written down here, is that you sit, especially for the women, right? And you're fantasizing about being free. You are always daydreaming, right? You're daydreaming. You're fantasizing about being free. You daydream more about peace, without your husband, a life without that woman, a life without that man. You're always asking yourself, maybe one day, one day. You are just, telling yourself those kinds of things. Oh, my dear brother, sister, marriage have crashed. It have spoiled. It have spoiled. If you will sit down and you close your eyes, you're daydreaming, you are imagining what it will feel like just being alone. You are imagining what it will feel like to not be with this man. You are imagining what it will feel like not being with this woman. Marriage it's crashed. If you're always looking forward to being alone and not being with the woman that's supposed to be the bone of your bones and the flesh of your flesh, something is wrong. Especially that thought of freedom. That tells you that you are in a bondage that you're not willing to accept that you are in. You are in bondage that you're not willing to accept. You no longer think of a life together. You're always fantasizing about a life, where you're just alone. Sometimes you try to imagine and tell yourself, what if I just traveled to my mother's place and I spent 2 months? Uncle, what if there's a lot of what ifs in your mind, different scenarios that you've painted for yourself just to escape your present reality. Remember, I said there is no quarrel. There is no physical quarrel. There is no fighting. There is no exchange of words. Everything looks good on the surface, but deep down, this is not the marriage that you envisaged. This was not what you thought this marriage was going to be like. I have just the last thing to tell you, which is that both of you live separate lives under one roof. You live in different rooms, you have different schedules, you've created your own different emotional worlds. These worlds, they coexist, but they can't connect. You live in your own cocoon, your own emotional world. You've created it. The man also has created his own emotional world. These two worlds that both of you have created for yourselves, for you to cope with yourself, they can coexist in that house, but they can never connect. You live in different rooms, 3 rooms apartments or 4 rooms. Husband has his own personal rooms, his things, everything his own. Wife has her own. Both of you just live apart, yet you are in the same house. Sometimes you can even find husband and wife that live in the same room, like they live in a 3-bedroom apartment. Both of them share the same room, yet each time you lie down, you face left. Your husband comes to lie down, he will face right. Both of you would never face each other. Both of you are thinking deep thoughts that you cannot share with each other. The other one is wondering what you're thinking. You're wondering what the other person is thinking. But nobody's asking each other, what are you thinking? A lot of people are living separate lives under the same roof. You have different schedules. You have different timings. Everything is different. For some of you, when your husband is coming in is when you're going out. For some of you, when your wife is going out is when you are coming in. So both of you would never get to meet yourself in the house. The only time you see yourself is at night. When both of you want to sleep, you close your eyes, sleep, wake up in the morning, and then both of you dash out of the house. Another small thing I like to add to it is, you see, when both of you, right, you have more fun on the outside. You have more fun talking with people. You laugh more talking with people. You are freer talking with people. My dear. The kind of fun you have on the outside, you can't even begin to think of it with your wife or your husband. Marriage have spoiled. It have spoiled. Now, how do you fix it? First of all, you need to begin to tell yourself that it is fixable. You need to want to have it fixed. You need to want it in your heart, desire it in your heart that, this marriage could be better than it is right now. Number 2, you will have to bring up communication. Now, the other person may build a wall, right? The other person may just build a wall. Like, you're trying to get across to them, you're trying to get access to them, but they are building a wall. It's because that wall of Jericho has been there. It's been there for a long time. Once you're able to, bring back communication, you will find out that, look, everything can be sorted out. You can talk. Then be willing to apologize where you've gone wrong. Be willing. And it's not an apology that you would give with excuses. I'm sorry, but what you did was a genuine apology without any explanations. Without defense, without unnecessary defense. Okay. Now I'm going to quickly take your calls because my line is buzzing. And some of you are like, Malaika, I don't want to take our calls. I do. It's just that sometimes when I feel like really inspired, I need to share these things so that you know where it is that you are. Chinedunwoyi, thank you. He said, let me read what you wrote here on YouTube. It says, I beg, help me ask my fellow Arsenal fan, Mr. Bowie, where to find beautiful woman like you with a golden heart like you. No wonder he's always happy. Thank you, Chinedu Ngoyi. Ngoyi. I appreciate you. Amechi Ago here at YouTube. Thank you. It says I'm struggling my phone with my daughter Chimbosoma Ago. She's happy watching Auntie Malaika live. Thank you so much. And Chibuike says, good evening, Auntie Malaika. How are you doing? My name is Kingsley from Enugu, and this is my first time joining you live on YouTube. Thank you. And Manual Sports Show. Thank you. Nonso, I appreciate you. Now let me quickly start taking your calls. Hello. Hello, good evening. Name and location, please. Okay. Talk to me, please. Yes, please. Go ahead, please. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay. She came to you and asked you what? Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Darling, your line went off. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that you call back. Okay. Please do call back and I'll be here for you. Hello. Good evening. Name and location, please. Please go ahead. You're anonymous. Thank you. Mm. Mm. Shy. Shy. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so that we can know we will not make mistakes because they will say I never did that how to also ceremony
Mm.
before I get to get married to her.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And upon that, she's a single mother.
Mm.
She's a single mother. But I accepted her and her time. And I said, you see, along the line, all the things she received now, I didn't know how to start explaining one after the other happened the way it is. But all the things that you're saying now, she can't come to me, she can't, she gave me I mean, she sometimes she make love, you know, but after that, that's all. We can be on the phone from now till tomorrow, and I will separate, there's no concrete discussion between the both of us, something that will help us to make our marriage grow.
Mm.
It's all about her. It's all about her. What she wants, how she wants things to be. I never think about these things, emotions and you know, no. So I wanted to call you privately to discuss with you, but you say that you can't take some that everybody that everybody's calling you, you know, you don't so I said okay. Because this thing is really disturbing me.
Mm.
Thank God it's like and that is the thing you said now is what I'm about to tell you to call your private line and so that you can discuss it. Since you say that you don't have that time,
Mm.
I was trying to who to talk to. So
Try.
and you see now, right now, we just see who every this thing you say now is almost what I want to tell you. That
Mm.
is what is happening to me now. So I want to ask you, please, can I go ahead with that
You
marriage?
should not. So you're already having issues. You shouldn't go ahead with that kind of marriage. You're going to wreck yourself. You're already having these kinds of issues before you get into the marriage, and you still want to go ahead. It doesn't make sense. You're going to endure for the rest of your life. You have not properly got into that marriage. So you have a chance at this moment to call it quits. Do you understand? You're already upset, you're already tired, you're already worn out for a marriage that has not started. And all the things I'm explaining for people who are married is what you are experiencing. You that is about to get into the marriage, you don't do it. You're already seeing the red flags everywhere. Don't get into it. Don't do it. You don't get into marriage to manage, to endure. Marriage is for better, for worse. And again, you having sex with that lady before marriage is wrong. It's wrong. So you're also, because of the sex that you're having with this lady, you're also complicating a lot of things. You're complicating a whole lot of processes in that marriage. So you are not even able to take any serious decision because you're entangled. Come out from it, my brother. Hello?
Okay, sorry. I was still talking when you called.
Oh, okay. All right. So your line went off. Yes. So you said
So,
you gave her two
yes.
shoes.
So, yes, I gave her the two shoes. She promised to give it back to me when she comes back. So, she stayed 5 days. I keep calling. She had to know how she went, if the wedding was successful. But her line wasn't going. She saw a bad network. So, when
Okay.
she came back, we exchanged pleasantries and all of that. We were happy and that. So, getting so after that day, she came back the next day. So 2 days later, she returned one of the shoes. She returned it. I was expecting her to bring it too. But I have a baby that is still growing that will do use the shoe. That was why I kept that in first place when my first daughter
Mm.
had grown the shoe. So she returned one. I was not. I said okay, take it. Probably I was thinking maybe she forgot something. I don't know. So 2 days, 3 days, she's not forthcoming bringing the other one. I didn't make any. I didn't do anything. So the first day she called me saying that that she found that there's no shoe with so I went over to her place. So she asked me which week because after everything. So my baby followed me to her place. So when my baby saw that I didn't know it was her own. So
Mm.
maybe I wanted to give it to her. When I gave it to her, my baby went and took it back and go and return it back into the box the way
Mm.
it used to be. So
Mm-hmm.
I told her, no, we are giving it to mama to take to her wedding that she will bring it. when my baby saw that thing, like, she quickly ran and collected it.
Mm-hmm.
She did not make any sense. I was like, Mama, why are you putting this on that eat it from her? She started crying. I left it. So when we came back from my apartment, she brought the shoes in. So I said, for me, just only for me to be in my house to take this morning.
Mm.
She knocked. She knocked at it. I wanted to take something. So I went over. On the window, she was like, that sender. I was like, I dashed her. She didn't see it again. I said, no, ma, she didn't dash it. She
Mm.
came back, came to collect it. I
Mm-hmm.
told you that you were returning. I gave you one. I brought the first one. You said you need something. I brought the shoe. You said you love the princess coach. I told you, said it that she put it in the picture so that if your baby wore that princess coach on the occasion, it means the she can wear the standard and be moving about. So it will be funny. So I didn't make that shoe now. And again, I have a small baby. The nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be that not that should be done. She said okay that she thought maybe because she came to my house that she went to collect with it. I had taken it to my house and I took it. Said no, I did not that should be sure. So and you already know because I didn't say I that should I said I gave it to her because he came to ask for
All
it. I
right.
didn't know
So
how to
so
respond.
what happened?
I did know. So after that she said she said yeah, she has been carrying faith. I feel like I'm bothered. I felt bothered, man. I have a clear question that I didn't tell her I dashed you.
Mm.
All this I said. If she did that, man, say, of course she will return it. I returning one because she did not return the other one.
Mm.
My baby said to your house, I'm going to. Now you come and tell me that that shoe that I dashed you, I didn't see it again. What kind of funny lifestyle is that? So she said she has been carrying things that said, stop.
Mm.
It's only you that will ask. Whatever you tell me is what I will do. It's not like I'm bothered, but I just feel I need to talk to someone who
Mm.
knows.
Mm.
It's not like she carrying things from you. When they hear me or pinching me on my body. No.
Mm.
But I just want to talk to you and see what you
Okay.
tell me.
She liked your child shoe and she wanted to cognomy the shoe. She wanted to corner the shoe by fire by force. And you nicely declined, right? She borrowed the shoe from you and then came and told you the shoes that you dashed her. Meanwhile, you know you didn't dash her and you collected it back from her and then she's carrying face. Well, because you guys have been
I noticed that she wanted to brag. So later she was up and I said, so she wanted to go out with her. She could have told me, hey, come and tell me that shoe, that color, I give it back one for one. I told her that she wanted to go. She should have told me to give it to her. After she returned it because she knows that I get it when they go or when they see that shoe.
mm,
She didn't even guarantee for me to tell me this. Now, don't
don't worry about it. They are human beings like that, you know. Sometimes when people are being extra nice to you, I think why she's behaving like that is because of all the time that she's come, helped you take care of the baby, helped you bathe the baby, did mini omugo for you when your mother wasn't there, did another omuga for you when your mother left. So she feels she's entitled to get, benefits of all of these things that she's doing for you. And part of the benefits for her is maybe your child shoe that she has been eyeing, for example, right? So have you done anything wrong? No, nobody should take things that belong to you by fire by force, right? You can maybe go knock at her house, right? And ask her, my dear Ona, you've been pony for me. What happened? Did I do it? What happened? And if she tells you, oh no, there's nothing, say, please, if I've done something to you, forgive me, or please, let's talk about it. She tells you nothing, or that she's fine, like, okay, fine. You still tell her, oh, please, oh, just in case I did something wrong to you that I didn't know, please, oh, forgive me. Okay? She'll tell you, okay. You jejely waka, leave the place, go home. When you reach home, my dear, matter don't end. If she wants to burn for you from now till tomorrow, there is no problem. It's just because, of God, because of Jesus Christ that would make you go, because you guys have not quarreled before. So go over to her house, ask her, oh, please, did I do anything wrong to you? I beg, if I did anything wrong to you, please forgive me. Or is this something we can talk about? She can either open her mouth and tell you so that you can explain yourself well, or she tells you, no, nothing, oh, we are fine, I'm good. After that, she finishes telling I'm good. My sister, Waka enter your house. If she doesn't want to talk to you for the rest of your life, don't talk. I used to have a neighbor like that. I used to have a neighbor like that years ago, right? I did not do anything to this neighbor. The thing was that the husband and all of our husbands in the estate, then they came for a meeting, and her husband got into, I mean, her husband was like area boy that came into that very fine GRA place, right? And it was like a block of flats then, right? And this my neighbor, right? The husband got into a fight with another crazy neighbor, and both of them like dug it out that night. And me, I wasn't in the estate meeting, right? I was minding my business upstairs, and I was looking at them. But after that, right, the I think the husband told her not to talk to anybody in the compound, including me that did not do anything to her. And this lady that will come to my house, will talk, will laugh, will exercise together. She just started keeping to herself. She was not talking to anybody in the 12 flats, like 12 flats, only her. She wasn't talking to anybody. You know, I'll see her. But guess what? Me too, I left her alone. To be neighbors is not by force. To be friends is not by fire, by force. I left her alone. No. Almost like 2 years down the line, I saw her recently, and I'm like, how now? She greeted me, I greeted her, and I passed. We don't talk, but we are not quarreling. So don't bother about these things, my darling. Don't bother. My name is Marvelous. My wife slaps me every day. You know, I saw this message and I told myself, am I dreaming? Be I they pain me. Wait till happen. Mr. Marvelous, what? Okay, I wanted to ask, what did you do? But that's a crazy question. Shebi, we talked about domestic violence yesterday now. And this was violence against women. Now it's violence against men. Mr. Marvelous, this your wife can kill you. Return bride price, and let her carry her kaya and be going. I'm wondering, do you know what it means that your wife slaps you every day, Mr. Marvelous? Every day. That is a whole lot. Your wife should not be laying one finger on you, not to talk of slapping you every day. So please, right? Find somebody she respects and talk to the person. If she not do, there is something my mind is telling me, but I don't want to say it on radio. It's doing me like say, give her small bass blows. Tear small slap, make her eye clear small. I be you they fear your wife. But I did not say, before people say it's Malaika, they say she fight back. I did not say, Mr. Marvelous. Hello.
Hello, Malaika.
Good evening. Name and location, please.
Thanks for you now from Aban.
Onyenna, please talk to me.
Yeah, how's everything?
Very well, Onyenna.
I've been listening to the program. I just walked in now.
Okay.
When you were just coming back from the music break,
Okay.
and I've been listening to people's complaints.
Mm.
Well, first to the young man that talked about a wife to cheat, that is already beginning to show him certain kind of character.
Mm.
If he is still listening, my advice to him is this. There is something I tell people, because it's been my principle. And since I started working with that principle, I have been overcoming certain problems that used to trouble me before.
Mm.
Any problem that God allows you to see at any stage
Mm.
is a problem you can never withstand in the future.
Mm.
That's why God wants you to see it. If it is a problem that God knows you will encounter, that you will overcome, He will seal it from your seeing until when that challenge comes. So, if you are about getting into a marriage and you are beginning to see certain unpleasant things from that woman, God by himself is already, don't expect that he will open heaven and say, my son, my son, my son. No, he's already showing you that this is what is going to be. And anybody, because here in Nigeria, we are too religious.
Mm.
Anybody, of pastor or prophet that will tell you, don't worry, with faith, he can change. If heaven used to get doom that you will not be there to raise to your house.
Mm.
God is already telling this young man that even me where the God no go help you if he start. So he should just forget about how far they've gone.
Mm-hmm.
Have to go back to God, ask God for forgiveness because all Ghana browse your internet. So then just tell the lady, please, you are my thing. I know sure say go walk.
Mm. Mm.
Some kind of lady can rant, make noise, make threats, but stand your ground. After the storm, sun will stay shine.
True.
You move on. Don't allow that emotional feeling. Maybe the girl is too beautiful that when you look at her beauty, you don't feel like taking off your eyes. My brother, if you enter that marriage before 1 year, that beauty will become something else. You don't even be seeing the beauty. So it's better you just forget about it. Just run for his dear life. Yeah, for the person that talked about her friend that has been there for her and because of you, she's beginning to carry faith. Well, you just giving her a good advice, but to me, I've come across people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the best way to handle them is, my dear, just be sure of yourself that you've not done anything wrong to your knowledge
Mm.
against this person. Apart from the fact that you corrected her impression. Oh, borrow me. You borrowed. Now it's coming that thing where you dashing it. You corrected that impression.
Mm-hmm.
And see, it's nothing bad. It's just the right thing. So, and if she decides to be carried faith, because if she should even walk up to her and say, did I did it wrong? Why are you carrying faith? The woman herself begin to feel so pissed that, oh, that means I did important.
Mm-hmm.
And if after maybe somehow she feels like, okay, let's forget about the matter, she will want to take advantage of that to come and borrow again. And when she borrows, then she will devise a means of never returning it.
True.
So the best thing is, see, I tell people, there are some people that personally me, I prefer being at a quarreling level with them than being at being friendly with them. I'm telling you the truth. You must understand how God works. We, in the name of religion, we have messed up so many things that is frustrating our life today.
Mm.
The same God Almighty that says love all people, He said no love everybody. He gives His love, but if you are not ready for His love, He takes it. When you see what you define, no the person will tell you say find God, and if you decide not to find Him, no shake him. He remains God. There's those who come from His love, He shows them, and that's my kind of person. So I just make she maintain. Take care of your children. The only thing is always be grateful in your heart towards her for the favor she has done for you, the way she supported you
True.
during your childbirth and all that. Always remember that and appreciate her in your heart. You know, let your mind be free with her, always be happy with her. Just move on. So that any day it will get to a point, her own conscience will begin to judge her.
Mm.
She will now come looking for your face. That is when you will not ask her. Waiting I even do. A friend of mine did that to me when we were in Lagos. I told her, when he tired, he come. And then that was when I now asked him, waiting I
What did
even
I
do you
do?
that time. And because he had been faithful with that pressure, he had no choice to open up. And when he now opened up, the racing. Because if I had gone to him that time and said, waiting I do, he would have forget, to not be anything, that he would have looked for a place to excuse and give. Yes, the grudges will still be there. So that when he got tired of keeping malice, carrying the he came looking for me for something else, and I now asked him, what did I been do you before? That
Mm.
was when he now explained everything. And we got ourselves properly cleared. And our friendship till today has been the best of friendship. I can tell you that. In fact, my wife can always record him as one of my best friends in life.
Wow. Wow.
So, and that is it. So, the only thing is, always be happy in your heart towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember the good time you both of you have together. And if you have anything you can do for her, maybe she needs anything, she's doing anything that you can show any support, show. Let her see that you don't get anything against her and they get something against you.
True.
So when she's tired with you, she all. For me personally, going to even ask her wetin dey happen. The culture of the old age of people. Most people take advantage of people. Now,
All right.
that thing they felt in blood.
All right. Thank you.
And for the young man that says his wife or girlfriend used to look to, my sister, sometimes men know they look before they enter. I almost had such a girl, but God help me. The guy saw her beat a man. That was it that changed my mind. Thank God we never enter marriage.
Wow. You
But
saw your
some men with, huh?
you saw your fiance or your girlfriend beat a man.
A guy that me self will not going to confront. So
Okay.
now the person tell me now I use my tongue, cut my teeth.
Mm.
You know, most times we men, we deceive ourselves a lot. You know, that mentality, I'm a man, I'm the head. You will say, no woman, some women can behave like a lady. Don't you know that? Even my own wife, who I marry now, says, son, and they watch how I dey what is the I'm not with that, I'm serious.
Oh, wow.
So any day when we don't take together, if I see say I don't get red, I go maintain. Yeah, not saying I'm afraid, but before woman go disgrace me, so I just have to form a new scope.
Oh, God.
So
Thank you.
in such case, this man
Thank
is
you.
speaking to me. So if it is something he really needs to talk with the wife,
Mm.
then let him talk. You know, tell the guy this thing where you dey do me is not really good. You
Thank
know,
you. Thank you.
and if you see that it's not changing, well, it's up to him to decide what to do. Because even if you tell him to leave the woman, if he's not willing to leave, nothing we
Mm.
can do.
It's all right.
But
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
refuse to be shocked
Thank you so
when I
much. Thank you. Wow, that was explosive. 091121999759. Please switch off your radio. Hello.
yes, thank you very much.
Good good evening. Name and location.
Yeah, that's the man that wants to be anonymous. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Please. Yes.
Um, this Eka, I really thank you, and this man that spoke now.
Mm.
I don't know what to say because it was almost telling of me
Try.
that if I get my mind is telling me everything. You see, my emotions usually deceive me. I so much love that thing,
Mm.
but I don't know. I really need to tell me. Not that I love that thing, so I'm emotionally somehow emotionally attached to her. So that's
Mm.
why I'm contemplating whether to continue, whether to quit. You know, I'm confused. You understand me? But my one mind is also telling me that if I go into this marriage, that I will see shaking.
Mm.
You know, the emotions continue deceiving me. So that's why I want to, I need to know.
Okay.
It might be listening to me now because it's connecting to you. As in, whenever people say to listen to me, both of us will be listening to your program.
Mm.
So I think this is so that's why I want to remain anonymous because if I say if I open up my name, many people will know
It's
the
you.
person that is
No
so I
problem.
think
No problem. Good luck. All right. Good luck to you.
yeah, so I thank you so much. I
You're
thank you
welcome.
so much. I think I am now I will now take a strong decision no matter what it will take me. I
No
will take
problem.
that strong to do what it is.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go. Hello. Okay, 091121999759. The time right now is 7 minutes before the hour of 9. Hello. Good evening. Name and location, please.
I can't any name.
Okay.
I'm calling from Abata.
All right, please. A first time caller. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for joining the family.
No, I'm a first. I call. This is my first time call, but I've been listening to your
Yes, that's
program.
fine. Thank you for calling.
More than so, Sister Malaika,
Yes.
I have a case.
Okay, but you've got to be fast because we need to close by 9, okay?
Because I have to be fast.
Mm.
I love my wife. I love my wife and my wife. But
Mm-hmm.
what she used to tell me. I began to, it's a started looking at her. What she told me as of 4 days ago, I told him that I don't know what my hand is doing. So I want to tell me that if I fell sick, as in form of stroke or whatever, I think we cannot, that she will not look out, she will not take care of me.
Mm.
I mean, before then, my mom had been calling us to come back to village. My wife refused to go, and my mom had died. Now I don't know what to do. And after that, now she tell me this. I don't know what. I'm thinking what to say and what to do.
Okay, your mother wanted you to pack and come back to the village.
Yes,
Okay, well, your wife doesn't want to go to the village, so you don't go to the village. You don't just wake up and carry your wife and go to the village because your mother wanted you guys to come back to the village now.
mhm, okay,
So you don't do that. She didn't do anything wrong. You don't just, you're married. Your wife comes first. Your wife is important to you, right?
yes, yes.
So you can't just carry your wife and then both of you land in the village and you start living in the village because your mother said so before she died. No, it's wrong. If she doesn't want to stay in the village, she will stay at the city. Both of you stay in the city, yes. You need your marriage to work. All right. When you got married to her, it was the moment you left your father and your mother to cling and cleave onto your wife. And two of you are one. So you can't override her emotions, override what she needs or what she wants because your mother said so. You're no longer under the authority of your mother, all right? Your job is to respect and honor her, but not necessarily to obey her. Unfortunately, she is dead. So please don't leave your wife in the village, okay?
What of now? Now what she's doing here and it's not enough. She's suffering. I don't like the way she's suffering. I'm calling her, and I don't have enough something doing. Now I feel that the village will be better and will be maybe giving her
She doesn't
the
want to go to the village. A lot of people are making it here in Enugu. Why don't you put in the extra effort? That effort you want to go and put in the village. Put in the extra effort here. Do you have children, sir?
yes, my children have grown up.
How old are they?
I know my last one is about 12 years.
Your last is 12 years. Your firstborn, uncle?
My first born is about 24 years. The
24.
last one now, 23 years. The second
Okay.
one is 22. The
Okay.
third one is 19. The fourth one is 18. No, 17, I mean, two. Then the last one now is 12.
It's 12. Okay, so you have five children, ages between 12 and 23. Yeah, so please.
So four of them, I'm not with four of them. I'm only with my last born.
My dear sir, you can actually go to the village farm, and then come back. Or you can go to the village, stay there, work a little. But if your wife doesn't want to come to the village, one thing you can do is try to explain to her, beg her, convince her. But if she says no, then leave her alone. It's not, she doesn't want to go to, it's just like me now. Somebody telling me I should relocate to Lagos. Nothing anybody will tell me that will make me go to Lagos. I don't like Lagos. I cannot live in Lagos, right?
Okay.
You get, so no matter what my husband tells me, I know that me I can't live in Lagos. So I don't think you should pressure your wife to make her move from town to the village.
Okay. Mrs. Malaika, sorry to disturb you, and I'm wasting your time too much. But
Yes.
before you say that, no, before I was there, now nobody is there. It's only it's my house now. Son is there, and nobody lives there. So how do I do that? Do that with that? It's nobody.
You can go and visit and come back. It does not mean that you should go and live in the village, sir. Just because, don't you want to get better in life? Don't you want to move on to better things in life? Why must you go to the village because there's an empty house there? You can go to the village on Easter, clean up the place, all of that, right? Visit, clean up the house, stay there for 1 or 2 days, then come back. Go there, go for the weekends, go for a month, come back, but not to go and live in the village. Hmm? All right?
Okay.
Well done, okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
If you prefer to go to the village, sir, you can go to the village. All right. If it makes you happy to go to the village, look, you can go to the village, but make sure that you're providing for your wife and children who are in the city. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So if the village makes you happy, please go. Right. But don't drag your wife and children to the village. They deserve a better life.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the village will not give them that better life. It won't.
Okay.
All right.
Thank, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
God, God bless you.
Thank you.
I love your program.
I love you too, darling. Thank you.
I love it. Even the day that program man was complaining, and the day they born in July, that man from Benue born in July,
I,
I
I,
was listening to it.
it's all right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Uh,
Thank you for calling.
thank
And this is the last call for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for spending time with me. I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Until then, have yourself a beautiful night rest. Here is Kenny Rogers to Buy Me a Rose. Thank you, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. I got to end the live now.